Hello there, and welcome to episode 92 of the Keep Tappin X Podcast.
Hey.
March 20th, 2019.
This month flew by.
I know. We're a fourth of the way through the year.
Yeah, already.
Believe it or not. We've got some big news today.
I'm excited.
Some big news.
I'm excited to talk about this.
Yeah. So, I mean, we can get right to it, unless you have games you want to play.
Let's get right into it.
I think this news is pretty important.
Yeah.
GDC
Yep.
happened today, the Game Developer Conference. And so, all game developers, indies, big boys get together, and they're just like, hey, this is game development, And so Google took the stage, and they were like, hey, guys, you like games? We want to get into games.
Yeah. It was very unexpected.
So they announced the Google Stadia.
Yes.
Which is a new gaming platform, a cloud-based gaming platform.
Yeah.
Manned by Google.
Mm-hmm.
What does that mean? Well, their slogan is, the future of gaming is not a box.
Not a box.
It's not a box. So evidently what Google claims, this new service, the Stadia, is a service that allows individuals using any device that accesses Chrome, or most devices that access Google Chrome, their browser, to be able to play any video game, or most video games that are supported on the platform, which they're trying to get like every single game ever.
Yeah, they're trying to cross-platform with the big ones. They're making the first party, their own games, like tons of stuff.
So you'll be able to play these games like Assassin's Creed Odyssey was the big example they used, like on the phone, on your tablet, on your laptop, on your TV, regardless of hardware.
Yeah.
That's what I'm looking for, hardware specifications.
Yeah, which is strange, but they also mentioned they're going to have their own controller.
Yeah, well, they also, so essentially, the only hardware they announced for this was the Google, the Stadia controller, the Google controller, which actually connects through Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
So it connects to devices on like your Wi-Fi network to be able to stream from there. But they said that all Stadia stuff can be used with pre-existing USB controllers.
Yeah. Yes.
So essentially, like what they were saying was, all right, what is Google Stadia? It's basically the example they use, which is really cool, is like they're integrating YouTube into it to where it's like you could be watching Assassin's Creed, a video of Assassin's Creed Odyssey, and then all of a sudden at the end of the video, there's like a play button, like a play icon, and you just click on that and you're just in the game.
You just play the game.
You're just playing like the full game.
Yep. Or if you're watching someone play live on YouTube, you can queue up.
They have a crowd play.
Yeah.
So you see your favorite streamer playing, and then
you can queue up to play with them.
Yeah.
Which is interesting.
Yeah, and then they were like, we can, we went out and bought the cheapest laptop we could, and look how it plays, and then we switch it right now to the phone, and then like it's doing that real time.
So I can see some huge upsides and some huge downsides to this. It's obviously going to be, it's a gaming streaming service, kind of like GameFly was.
Yeah, GameFly.
Which had its up and downsides. So say I'm playing Assassin's Creed Odyssey on my $3,000 computer that runs it at max settings in 120 frames.
Yeah.
And then and I'm someone else who's playing it through Stadia, and they say it's going to run at 4K 60.
Yeah, they claim you can stream at 4K 60. You don't need to download games either. Like you do not preload games at all.
Yeah. But what happened with GameFly is it got a little laggy on their end, and the servers couldn't really keep up, which kind of degraded the service a little bit.
Right.
So if Google holds up, I mean, they have the money to, but if the service holds up, then it will be great for people who can't afford $3,000 PCs,
Well, it's kind of like a game changer. It's like a complete, like, how this means like so many different things for the industry, in which like now you have these big developers, like Sony and Microsoft and Nintendo, who are like, we want to sell our own consoles. Like, if this is actually as successful and as like optimal as Google is claiming, why would you ever buy any other console ever?
Yeah. I have a strong feeling this is either going to dominate the gaming market or flop.
Yeah, well, it's like a lot of the promises they made is that it runs off of like their own cloud-based servers.
Yeah.
And so like in multiplayer games, how you based on clients support. Like you have to go with the lowest functioning client of a multiplayer game, and like the game has to sort of subsist off that. And everybody else lags as a result and everything. This claims that like you're not going off of like an individual's client or like internet. I don't even know. It works off its own system, like its own server,
which is weird because you would think the only thing that would affect the connectivity of these games is the individual's internet. So like if I want to play Assassin's Creed Odyssey, it might run beautifully because Stadia, but as soon as my internet gets wonky, the game will start lagging out.
Right. Like I don't understand. I just don't understand the intricacies of how this
I'm
functions.
not sure. It like some of it kind of sounds like a pipe dream.
Oh, I think most of it sounds like a pipe dream. I could not imagine a world where I'm on my dainty ass crappy cell phone that I have, and I'm watching a YouTube video of I don't know what's a big like Spider-Man, and then I can just start playing on my phone.
Yeah, it seems strange.
Of course they had like a peripheral for like the phone and stuff, or even then like on my laptop, and then I suddenly start playing. Yeah, even if I had a controller, those games like. If my hardware is shitty, what's the point of how could I buy these graphic cards to run these games when all of a sudden now Google claims like, no, you don't need any of that shit.
Yeah.
What does that mean?
It's weird. Like they're expecting themselves to hold up a lot of stress. Like the stress tests for this thing are going to be insane. Yeah. And like, I just don't get it. Do you think game developers will actually jump on this?
Well, they're already partnered with like Havoc, id Software. They've already partnered with Unreal and Unity for developers, so like they're on board, and Havoc as well for the Havoc engine. They already have support for it. I obviously don't think obviously Ubisoft is on board. I believe Microsoft, Phil Spencer came out with like he was like, yeah, they came out swinging in reference to Doodles, like, but just wait for us at E3.
Oh,
like, okay, sure.
Because they were saying things like they were showing a game and saying there's like 5 different roles in the game, and you and your friends can just jump in to the same session, control different characters, and like
or you could view other people's like game, like you could like your instance is going, and in the top right corner you're just like split streaming like your friend's instance, so you can see what he's doing and stuff, and like coordinate that.
And it said like we'll be able to play 1,000 people battle royales and things like that.
It just sounds like a lot of like, it reminds me of like what's that movie that came out recently with the VR, the Spielberg
Ready Player One?
Yeah, it kind of reminds me of like that pseudo like look at all these crazy, obviously it's nothing like that, but like look at what we can achieve now. It just doesn't, it's so sci-fi to me that something like this could exist. It's definitely it's definitely going to be dependent on where you live. Like if you're in the middle of like Nebraska or something like this, or like Alaska, like this is probably not going to function for you.
Yeah, I feel like this is just another step in Google's plan to rule the world.
Oh no! I agree 100%. If this is like next step is like Stadia AI.
Yeah. Because I feel like this perfectly integrates into Google's fiber optic internet. It's only available in like 8 states, or something like that, which is like 1,000 times faster than anything else, literally.
You would need that to function.
That's what I'm thinking. Yeah. So it's just strange.
I mean, we're not privy to this tech knowledge like in this field. I don't know. I've heard. Listen, if Watch Dogs can't fucking show, that lies to us about their graphics at E3, I can attest to Google lying about how reliable this is. Yeah. And it's launching this year. Yep. 2019.
Yeah, this year.
This service is launching this year.
It's just like they're pretty much just saying like, yeah, we can do this now. Like that's what they're saying.
Oh yeah.
It's weird. And like if this works, I'll be scared because Google will just own the gaming market. And if it doesn't work, I'll be like kind of like probably just a little disappointed.
Yeah, same. Yeah, it is really kind of like a lose almost.
Right.
And it's again, why would I ever buy a console if I can just buy a Chromecast?
Yeah.
For like $30 or $20, however much they are,
and then play any game that is available on the Stadia.
Yeah, it's insane.
Yeah.
I wish we had an expert on stuff like this, or somebody who was at GDC to like. Actually, I think Andrew is there.
Was he at GDC?
I think he is. I'm gonna like yell at him when he gets back and tell him to like talk about this if he could, because I want to hear what other developers. We'll bring him on the show if he was, so he can talk about like the climate of that.
Yep. One of the most interesting things, in my opinion, was they were saying if you're playing a game, you can just ask the Google Assistant stuff and it'll bring up like tutorials.
Yeah, like there's on the Google controller, there's like an assistant button you can click on, and you can just, instead of having to like open up, instead of having to open up another device and search for a YouTube video to search, you can like ask the Google Assistant and they'll search it for you.
Yeah, it'll just bring up all the results.
The AI will search it for you. You don't need to think human.
Yeah, it's an interesting story. I'm curious as to where it goes.
And I imagine like if this is successful, like Sony and Nintendo and Microsoft are gonna be like, fuck.
Yeah.
God, what do we do?
What would they do? Like, I'd be scared if this worked, if I were them.
How would they? How do they monitor? Like, this isn't like Steam. It isn't like Valve or Epic Games Store.
Yeah.
Where it's just a purchasing platform. This is like, I don't know how this would work. Is it going to be subscription based? Do you have to pay for the game and then you can stream it?
Honestly, I think Google's like 5 steps ahead, because if this works, then their consoles are their phones and laptops.
Yes.
And like, so they already sold their console.
Oh yeah, because now you don't have to sell at a loss or sell hardware.
Yep. And then whenever someone purchases a game to play on the Stadia, which I assume you still purchase the games, they get a cut.
I hope so. Yeah.
Yeah. So they would just get tons of cuts from every game.
Dude, this is what you would do. This is how kind of fucked up it is. Right? If this is successful, you get a Chromecast, play it. You want to purchase, you watch YouTube.
Yeah.
You find a game that you like.
Yeah.
You purchase it through your Google Play account.
Yeah.
And then you just
play it on your laptop.
Like
you buy one of these controllers, that gives them more money. And then you play on your laptop.
Luckily, you can use your own controller, so you don't have to use a Google controller. But
like, I own an Android phone.
Yeah.
I already gave Google my $1,000.
Google has its own phone, doesn't it?
Yeah, the Pixel, which I own.
Oh, that's right. That's right. You own the Pixel. I forgot about that. Yeah.
Yep. But Google owns Android.
Yeah, I know. But
so
talk about a monopoly, dude.
Yeah. Yep.
All of a sudden, these gaming giants, like the big 3 over here, would be like dwarfed by something like this.
Only their first party games would make money.
Oh, man.
Because they would sell on
I just see like Amazon hopping on this in some way.
Yeah.
But maybe not, for a while. But
speaking of monopolies, something else happened today. I don't know if it's in your news.
What?
It's not really gaming related. Disney bought Fox.
Disney bought Fox? What?
Yeah, for $74 billion.
Oh my God. I didn't hear about this.
It just happened earlier today.
Oh my God. What?
They own every part of Fox now except Fox News. And
oh my God.
Yep. And they got 60% of Hulu with it. So they now own Hulu.
Why would they own Hulu when they're just gonna crash Hulu and then do their service?
Because Fox owned 60% of Hulu and Disney bought Fox, so now they own Hulu. So yeah, people are thinking they're gonna use Hulu for their like rated MA stuff that they can't put on the Disney Plus service. You know what I mean?
Oh, smart.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Oh my God.
So now they own Disney owns everything now. They own every. Almost it's crazy. It's a monopoly on entertainment.
Wow.
Yep.
So next is gonna be like Universal, like
yep.
DreamWorks.
Yep.
Oh my
God.
And all.
So we got 2 monopolies, Disney and Google.
That's crazy. That's actually insane. Fuck that. We're all done for, guys.
Yep.
We're all just fucking dead.
It's over.
But yeah, the Google Stadia.
Stadia.
It means stadium.
Yeah.
All right. It means stadium. Fuck it.
They're pretty much marketing this towards YouTubers and fans of YouTubers. Because in that speech a lot, they were like, if you like watching people play games and you can play with them, if you
let's play. It is the current climate of gaming. Catch us on the Stadia when it comes out.
For real.
Keep Tappin X, the big pioneers.
Yep. Except we probably won't be able to stream it on Twitch. It'll probably just be streaming on YouTube.
Yes.
But,
yeah.
Sure. Whatever. Yeah. It's fine.
Oh yeah. I mean, it isn't really a streaming service. Well,
YouTube.
Well, no. Like Google Stadia thing.
Oh,
you know
yeah,
what I mean? Like, so you'd have to do it from YouTube.
Yeah.
So, and it is a growing platform
That's
for
true.
streaming,
That's
YouTube,
true.
But it's not, anywhere Twitch would be.
Yeah.
Amazon owns Twitch, so that's kind of
Yes.
like this weird.
That's like a rivalry right there.
Yeah. Wow.
Maybe this is a push to compete with Amazon on Twitch.
Maybe. I don't know. Maybe let's buy Amazon.
Yeah, who knows?
Maybe Disney will buy both of them.
Yeah. I wonder who's richer. Anyway, we'll get into that later.
After that, another big set of news today,
Mhm.
March 20th, dropped a Nintendo Direct
Yes.
for Nindies.
Nindies.
Specially themed Nindies.
Yep.
Which are just Nintendo indie games.
Yep.
I got a whole list of them here, baby.
Okay.
We got Cuphead.
Nice.
They
Great
started
game.
with that
Mhm.
for the Switch.
Mhm.
For these are all for the Switch. I'm not even gonna
Yeah.
specify. Cuphead on April 18th.
Awesome.
We got Overland. I'm trying to remember each game as I talk because we just watched the video.
This was the turn-based strategy.
The tactical strategy apocalyptic game.
Yeah.
Coming in fall. My Friend Pedro, just like the Deadpool-esque action.
Yeah.
It looks cool.
2D
really
weird
cool.
shooter.
Yeah, you talk to a banana.
Yeah.
It looks cool.
Yeah, it looks interesting.
It's stylish.
Yeah.
Neo Cab for the summer.
Oh yeah, that one.
That's
it's futuristic Uber.
Yeah, it's like not apocalypse. What's the word?
Cyberpunk.
Yeah, but what's the conspiracy? It's the word I'm looking for. Where there's you're being watched by Big Brother, the government. It's not I don't even know, man. It's surveillance. I don't know. You're an Uber driver in cyberpunk world.
Yep.
The Red Lantern.
Oh, this was the dog sled.
Yeah, I missed this one because I had to take a phone call.
It's like a first-person dog sledding game where you have a pack of dogs running through Alaska. And
you said this actually looked good?
It looked interesting. It's like a roguelike because there's it said there's thousands of interactions that can happen. It showed the freaking dogs getting mauled by bears and you have to restart.
Oh, man.
It's interesting.
We got Darkwood.
Yep.
Comes out in May. It's like this asymmetric, I think is the word I'm
it's like
looking
an
for.
isometric horror game.
Bird's eye view, horror game. Katana Zero for April, comes out April 18th as well.
This was the time-stopping samurai.
Yeah, you can slow down time.
Yeah.
And it's a pixel graphics? No, I don't think it's pixel graphics. It wasn't pixel graphics, but it's a 2D action slasher. Rad from Double Fine Studios.
Oh yeah, this one.
Which looks like a Diablo-esque kind of
yeah.
Oh, it looks more like Wizards Magica.
Yeah, another isometric action game. But your body mutates Ben 10 style.
Yeah, right. You can mix and match mutations. It looks like this summer. Creature in the Well.
Wait, which one is this?
Creature in the Well. Oh, this is the one that doesn't look. It's. I remember writing this one down and being like, why is it called this?
Creature in the Well. I don't remember what that was.
Oh, I got you. Ready? Hold on. I got you. I got you.
All right.
Oh. Why are you doing this? Happens sometimes with
YouTube's
Adobe.
not working.
Yeah, it's because of Adobe.
Well, we will tell you what this game is.
God.
Do you remember what it is by
It's a pinball game.
Oh yeah, that's right.
It's a pinball game.
So it's you're like a samurai with a reflector sword.
Yeah,
you reflect pinballs back.
Yeah, which is kind of cool. It's kind of nifty.
Definitely unique.
Blood Roots.
Mm-hmm.
It's this summer. I don't remember.
Blood Roots.
Oh, this is the wolf head dude. Really interesting.
Oh yeah. You use the environment to kill things.
Yeah, it looks really fast paced and really dynamic looking.
Yeah, you're just they were knocking down trees and picking and throwing stuff and knocking ladders down on people and
yeah, good shit.
Yeah, looked interesting.
Pine, coming this August.
Man.
Pine was the really bad MMO, weird.
Yeah.
It's this strange furry universe where it looks like a really old or new GameCube game.
Yeah.
In which it's an MMO, but
it's weird because all of these games I was that at least is unique or looks interesting or and this game just legit just looked like single player World of Warcraft.
Yeah, very generic.
Yeah.
It didn't look good, guys.
I know, it looked
didn't
rough.
look good. It's open world, Colette collect resources and fight for your life and really bad combat.
Yep.
Super Crate Bots.
I love this
in April.
game.
I didn't know it was a game until you were like, wow.
I used to play this game all the time. It's pretty much like it's like a 2D Smash stage, but it's like 16-bit. And you just kind of like have to survive, and the only weapons you have drop in crates. Okay. And each crate is a random weapon with limited ammo, and you just have to like survive with that weapon till another crate drops and hope something good is in it.
Waves of enemies come at you. Okay.
It's fun.
Nuclear Throne comes out today.
Oh yeah, this kind of looked similar to Crate Box. It was like that same style, right?
I'm looking.
Like the art style was very similar.
I don't think so.
No?
Kind of looks like... Oh, yeah. This is the... God, how do I phrase it?
Looks like zombies ate my neighbors.
No, well, it's like... God, what are these games called?
What?
This genre.
It just looks like a 2D action game.
Yeah, that's pretty... Yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it. It has a 10 on 10 on Steam.
Damn.
10 out of 10. Oh, my God.
Apparently it's a good game.
Top-down shooter roguelike.
Yeah.
That you can play with friends.
Interesting.
Or a friend. Ultra Bugs.
Oh yeah.
Coming later this year, which is like a shooter, like a spaceship, like puzzle.
Yeah, spaceship shooter with like infinite enemies. You just have to live.
Part of Lambeer. I didn't know what they said because they never showed.
Oh yeah, it was
how
like
it's spelled.
Lambeer.
It's part of like this like arcade
collection.
Yeah. Swim Sanity this summer, which is like a 4-player underwater.
Oh yeah.
Almost looks like it's a 2D technically, or like 2.5, whatever you want to call that.
Yeah.
And you kind of just side-scroller shooter.
Side-scrolling shooter, yeah, underwater.
Blaster Master 02 comes out today.
Apparently, people love the original Blaster Master.
It looks cool.
Yeah, it did look cool.
It's like a nice bit graphic shooter.
Yeah.
In 2D or like
almost like
combat.
Mega Man style.
Yeah, it reminded me of Mega Man, a little bit of maybe like Gunstar Heroes-esque.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So it actually looks interesting. Stranger Things 3, the game.
Oh yeah.
On July 4th. That game looks
like
strange.
A brawler.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah, it's like a brawler.
Very weird.
And then finally, they ended it with Cadence of Hyrule,
which looked really cool.
Yeah, so from the makers of Crypt of the Necrodancer.
Mm-hmm.
It's a similar style game.
Yeah.
Except it takes place in Hyrule, and you work with Link and Zelda.
Yeah, and you're like it's
an original
the main character of the of Crypt of the Necrodancer.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. So they look cool.
You can check out if you're like, what's Crypt of the Necrodancer? You can check out our Let's Play.
It's so fun.
It is.
That game.
It's mad fun.
Mm-hmm.
We have a couple episodes of that out. All right.
Yeah.
Let's go into releases.
Yeah. There's one I'm very excited about.
All right. Yeah. I think I know which one.
You do.
Right, yeah. Okay.
You do.
March 20th, which is today, we got Super Robot Wars T.
Yep.
For the Switch and PS4, and Chocobo's Mystery Dungeon every day, everybody.
Wait, that's today?
Yeah.
Yo, let me tell you a story.
Okay.
About how when I was a child, I was like 10 years old.
Yeah.
And I'd go to Blockbuster and rent video games.
Yeah.
And there was this game there. I had no idea what it was, but I loved, I think at the time, Final Fantasy, like the originals, like 1, 2, and maybe like 5.
Yeah.
And I saw Chocobo's Dungeon.
Okay.
At Blockbuster, and I was like, I don't know what this is.
But
I like Chocobos, so I'm gonna get it.
Yeah.
So I got it, and it was like, you know, those games back in the day where like it was like a grid of squares, and you had so many moves to get through the dungeon.
The mystery dungeon, like Pokemon stuff.
Yeah, it was that style of game, but you controlled a Chocobo, and you were trying to save your owner.
Okay.
And like, it was fun.
Yeah.
It was like mad fun, and I rented that game like 10 times. And just played it all the time.
Did you beat it?
Yeah, I beat it multiple times.
Wow.
And I heard about this game coming out when I was like, yo.
My childhood.
I need this game.
You need a Switch.
I know.
So you can get the game title's kind of weird.
Yeah,
it's Chocobo's Mystery Dungeon everyday.
Yeah.
Like there's no colon.
Yeah.
Right? It's just everybody.
It's
and like
it's a
buddy,
Japanese title.
Buddy.
Yeah.
That's for it's for PS4 and Switch.
I need this game. I need this game in my life.
March 21st, we got The Sinking City, which looks very interesting. It's the Cthulhu-esque.
Oh, yeah.
I believe.
I've always loved Cthulhu games.
PS4, Xbox One, and PC. And then we have Constructor Plus.
Constructor Plus
for PC, PS4, Xbox One.
Okay.
And then the big, actually not the biggest day surprise. We have, Jesus.
A lot of releases.
So on 26th, we got a lot. But on the 22nd, we got the big boy, Sekiro, Shadows Die Twice.
Yes.
For PS4, Xbox One, and PC.
This game
I am actually kind of interested in.
You're not a Dark Souls person, though.
I know, but this looks way better than any Dark Souls game, in my opinion.
Has that samurai aesthetic.
Has a samurai aesthetic, plus you can jump.
Yeah.
And you can do all these crazy things with your robot arm or whatever.
Yep.
And I think this year's theme of the year is robot arms. We got Devil May Cry.
Oh, yeah.
We're probably going to see a new Bionic Commando. Let's be real.
Let's do it. I'm hyped for this game.
I think I might refund Anthem to get this.
That's a good choice. That's a very good choice.
We also got the Lego Movie 2 video game.
Sure.
Video game is one word. Releasing in Europe for the Switch physical.
Oh, wait, only Europe?
Yeah, it's coming out soon. Anyway,
okay.
Our World is Ended.
Oh.
Also for Europe, for PS4 Switch.
Sure.
Peasant Knight.
Okay.
For Switch. And Unravel 2 for the Switch.
Okay, all right.
March 25th, we got Battlefield 5 Firestorm.
Oh, yeah.
PC, PS4, Xbox One. I will not do upward stretches.
People are hype about Battlefield 5. I'm not. People are.
I don't know anybody who is, but people are. Finally, the big day.
Yeah.
March 26th, we have Final Fantasy 15 Episode Arden.
Yes.
For PC, PS4, Xbox One.
I'm going to go broke this month.
A lot of games this month, man.
I'm going to go broke.
We have Generation Zero for PC, PS4, Xbox One. I mentioned this before. It's like this co-op shooter.
Yeah.
Where you're in like this post-apocalyptic world, la-di-da, where like robots like ruin the world, and you have to find out like why and how, and like you work together to do that.
Co-op on PC?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, hell yeah.
Lego Movie 2 for video game for the Switch and physical release for Switch for US. Our World is Ended for PS4 and Switch. Outward for PC, PS4, Xbox One.
Outward.
Skyworld.
Okay.
For PSVR.
How is that name not taken? How is it not another game called Skyworld?
There's got to be like a billion.
Yeah, that's true.
Space Junkies for PC and PSVR. Telltale's The Walking Dead, the final season, episode 4, Take Us Back.
How many episodes are there in the final season?
This has to be the last one, I think, right?
I don't know how
Telltale's dead.
Oh, that's right.
There's either this episode or one more after this. It's for PC, PS4, Xbox One, Switch.
Who gets the money from those game sales?
I mean, probably still Telltale.
Yeah, I guess.
Waves of Atlantide.
Oh.
For PC.
There's more.
All right, this is the weird one. I'm gonna wait for these two.
Okay.
So we got Danganronpa trilogy, PS4. These are visual novels, right? Yeah. Dragon, March for Death.
For
the Switch.
That's an intense one.
Final Fantasy 7 for Xbox One and Switch.
Oh, Xbox One and Switch. That's cool.
Yeah, I didn't know it was coming out for the Xbox One.
Me either.
MLB The Show 19.
Yep.
For PS4. I don't know if that means it's a baseball game or MLB like the show, like it's like you're like in a talk show or like in like the
that's definitely
interviewing them. Yeah,
yep.
Yeah. The Princess Guide.
For
PS4 and Switch.
I'm getting it. Day one.
I think I heard of this game.
I've never.
It's an indie game. It looks interesting.
Oh.
And okay, these are the two weird ones. These are the last two. Okay. I don't know if these are related because I didn't get these from the same site. I go to multiple different sites to pull releases. We have Atelier Lulula, the Scion of our land.
Okay.
For PS4 Switch. And Nelki and the Legendary Alchemist. Altairs of the New World.
Okay, so
PS4 and Switch.
I've heard of Altair or whatever that is.
Yeah,
I've heard of that series. Yeah. I've heard of that series, and it's like you're like an alchemist that like goes through dungeons.
Wait, so they're having two games come out?
I think,
but they're not like red and blue. Like they're not the same game. They're obviously different games.
I don't know the difference. I've never played those games, but I've heard of them. I don't know. Couldn't tell you.
Who the hell's Nelky? What does he have to do with the Ateliers?
Altair.
No, it's not alt. It's at Atelier. Atelier.
Sure.
Atelier. Holy shit.
Well, that's a lot of games.
That's a lot of games.
I'm gonna go broke, man.
Chocobo's
Dungeon.
Chocobo's Mystery Dungeon. Call it by its proper name, please.
Choco's Mystery Dungeon, everybody.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you.
Yeah. And then Final Fantasy 15 Arden.
Yeah.
And then freaking Sekiro.
Uh-huh.
Man.
I might get the Final Fantasy 7 for the Switch.
Yeah.
So I can play that port.
That would be amazing.
That's it for that. Any games you've been playing?
We played a little Total War 2.
Yeah. Warhammer.
Yeah.
There's a lot of Total War games.
That's true, you're right. Warhammer Total War 2. It's fun.
It's banging.
It is. It's very banging.
I can't wait to play more.
I know.
I can't wait to stream it on the Stadia and play on my phone.
Can you imagine trying to manage an army on your phone?
I can't imagine. I don't know how Halo, what was the RTS? Halo Wars?
Yeah.
I can't imagine how you play an RTS game with a controller.
I don't know either. I remember trying it once because I don't know if you know that this game exists, but StarCraft 64.
The fuck?
It was StarCraft on the N64.
I didn't know that was a thing.
Yeah. I tried playing that once when I was young, and man, I couldn't do anything.
It's even worse on the worst controller ever invented.
I couldn't do anything. I didn't understand it.
And I think there was a Command & Conquer game that was for consoles as well. So too. I think so. Dude, I don't know how you do it. If I can't click and drag, I want nothing to do with it.
Yeah, like, do you have to like hold down a button and move the joystick to bandbox stuff?
You have to.
I don't get it. It's so complicated. But anyway.
Why do you have to know with me?
I don't know if I've played anything else besides Final Fantasy 14. I've been exhausted from work.
Dude, yeah, I haven't. Unfortunately. Did I say on the show I beat Vesperia?
I don't know if you said it on the show.
I haven't. I finally, this was last week, I think, I beat Tales of Vesperia for the Switch.
Mm-hmm.
That game is way too long.
Yep, I agree.
Man, that game has a lot of like false endings, which I just...
That's the worst part of JRPGs. Well, sometimes if there's like one and it's really well done, it's fine. But like, yeah, when there's a bunch of them,
like, it was really fun. Like, I don't regret not playing it, but like the story, there were so many. Yuri is a wasted character in that game.
I agree.
Everybody who isn't the main character is very generic.
Yep. And,
maybe you can call it a product of its time, but that still doesn't help the fact that, like, the characters are very tropey.
Yep.
Like, all of them are tropey. Except, I'm sorry, two characters are waste. Yuri and Judith.
Oh, yeah.
Judy.
Yeah.
Where Yuri is, like, your main character who's just, like, fuck the law.
Yeah.
I just want to do I'm going to do things my own way.
Yeah.
And, like, he's just a chill dude throughout everything, and I love him. And then Judy is like, you never can tell if she's like being genuine or not.
Yeah.
Or she's like aloof kind of.
Yeah.
But she's like awesome. I love her. Everyone else is like, I'm the knight who's like loyal. And like, I'm the tsundere mage.
Yep.
I'm the healer princess. Yep. I'm the little kid who's just incompetent as all hell.
Yep.
And I'm the old, everybody makes fun of me for being old, but I think I'm like 30 something.
Yeah.
Like,
it's just... Yeah, that cast is kind of it's not the best. The main character's awesome, but
I still like the characters. Don't get me wrong. But there's nothing complex about them. And my biggest problem with the game was that it makes you go through these scenes where you have to talk to each. Like, you'll be like, all right, let's rest for tonight, and then you have to talk to each individual character for a little cutscene. Like telling about the situation.
Mm-hmm.
Does that so much.
It
like
does.
the pacing of that game is horrible.
Yeah.
It's just. Like, a lot of the times I was like, can I please just go fight things?
Yeah.
Like, I'm not really, like, I love story and, like, character development and dialogue and everything, but it was too much.
Well, a lot of the time, the dialogue in that game doesn't push the story forward.
Exactly. Yeah, that's it. That's really it. It's just them reiterating everything over and over and over.
It's like the classic anime dialogue.
And like, it wouldn't be so bad if, like, they didn't make you do that dialogue every time to proceed.
But did you feel satisfied fighting the final boss?
I didn't know he was the final boss.
Oh, really?
I thought he was the, in every JRPG, there's the entry to the final. There's the humanoid form.
Yeah.
And then it turns into the big monster, and then maybe back to the humanoid form. That's what I thought. I'm not going to spoil anything, but when I fought him, I was like, wait, did I not get the true ending? Because that's going to be bullshit. I don't even know if there is a true ending in this game. I don't think there is.
I don't know.
But, like, I started to figure out he was the final boss when he was, like, his special move was, like, universe crush creation explosion. You know what I mean? And I'm like, oh, okay, this guy must be. But it didn't make sense how he was the final boss.
Yeah.
I don't know how he was the game's mad old. I don't know why Duke was the final boss.
I don't know.
Dude, all right, no, all right. The worst character, it has one of the worst characters in gaming. I don't remember his name.
Yep.
In the very beginning of the game, you meet Estelle, the princess.
Yep.
And like an assassin appears in the room because he's about to go for Flynn, and he's like this guy who's like, I just want to kill and fight.
Yeah.
And you're like, whoa, and you beat him, but he gets away.
Yeah.
And you're like, oh, who's he working for? What's that all about? And you fight him periodically throughout the game, and he's like he has a hard on to fight Yuri.
Yeah.
And the whole game, he just shows up.
Yep.
And he's like, at the most inconvenient times to be like, let's fight Yuri. Yep. And he's like a little more insane every time. And by the end of the game, like he shows up again, like out of nowhere.
Yep.
He's just in the final place. He's just there. There's no explanation to any of the times why he's there. He just shows up and he's like, I have this arm and you can't pass through the realm unless you kill me and take the arm. And like, I love you, Yuri, fight me. And you kill him.
Yep.
And everybody is like, that guy sucks.
Yep.
Like, no one gives a shit about it. At one point, you have one who's like, I kind of feel bad for him. And it's like, no. Like, even Yuri's like, I don't fucking feel bad. That dude was literally insane.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yes, Yuri, yes. He has no character motivation other than like, he wants to fight. Yeah.
He's just a crazy dude.
I don't. I wish everybody could experience that character and realize what really bad characters are.
Yeah, he's awful. He's bad.
One of the worst. Like they forgot about him completely.
I don't remember which Tales game I was playing. It was one from around the same time that came out.
Yeah.
But and one of the characters is this like young girl with like purple like pigtails.
Yeah.
And she's like actually like 1,000 years old because anime.
Yeah.
But and this series kind of has a similar problem in most of its games. Like there's like there was maybe one or two characters in that game that was interesting, and then the rest were just kind of like tropes. And when you were saying that, like, I don't know how this dude's the final boss, like that happened in that game too. I can't remember what the title was, but it was like this dude that you've seen throughout the whole game, and at the end for some reason he's just like, I will become a god, and then like he's like
so
the final
JRPG.
boss. Yeah, I know.
Yeah, so like when you start talking about like this great darkness is coming, this creature that will be summoned and destroy the world, that's who I think the final boss is.
Yeah.
Not this random Joe Schmo who's like you've been showing up throughout the game and he's just like, only I. His also the final boss's motivations are really bad because he's like, I will protect the world by destroying it. That's his philosophy.
That's always their philosophy.
And it's just like, and then, the characters are like, no, just believe in humanity and they'll persevere. And
even Kingdom, that was even Kingdom Hearts story.
Yeah. And then you beat the final boss and they're like, well, maybe you're right. Like, what the fuck? You've had like thousands or hundreds of years to think about this. And man, you thought poorly, dude. Yeah, your ass kicked by like 16-year-olds and you change your mind.
JRPGs are such like a weird thing, and I won't take up too much time with this, but comparing Tales to another cliche JRPG series, which is Dragon Quest.
Yeah,
it's weird that Dragon Quest can work while still keeping heavy tropes.
Interesting.
But Tales like kind of flaws with it. Because, like, Dragon Quest, even the new one, just, like, there's a giant darkness coming.
Yeah.
There's a hero of light.
Yep.
And he needs to beat it. And that's the story.
Yeah, yeah.
But, like, for some reason, they just do it well enough where, like, the characters are unique and happy-go-lucky.
Yeah. I haven't played enough Tales games. Like, Vesperia is the only one I've played through. And you and I have played, through the beginning chunk of Berseria. Yeah. Which was really good so far. Also, the combat for Vesperia is really good.
Yeah, the combat's always like the draw of Tales games.
Yeah, it's really compelling, and it's cool how you can do multiplayer with that, and that takes it leads above a lot of JRPGs.
Yeah, I liked one of the newer ones where like the mechanic was the main character can like absorb the other characters and like transform.
Oh, that's cool.
It was the one before Berseria, I think. That one was really good.
I'm not sure. I'm not familiar enough. They don't do numbers, so I don't know.
Yeah.
I haven't played anything else really.
Yeah, it's been a kind of slow week, but I will be playing Sekiro. So
yeah, and if I get Anthem refunded, I will also be playing Sekiro.
Yeah. Is it on PC or just PS4?
PC.
PC, yes.
That's what I'm gonna play on.
I want it.
I'm playing it on the Stadia.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah?
I'm playing on Stadia.
Can I have Google Assistant help you when you're
stuck?
stuck?
I'm playing it right now.
Yeah?
It was seamless. You didn't even realize.
Every time you die, Google Assistant's like, oh, you suck.
Yeah. I actually got a mental implant, the Google brain stem.
Google hive mind.
Why think when we can think for you? So, I had a question of the week.
Yeah.
Favorite game console?
Ever.
Yeah.
PlayStation 2.
Yeah.
Yep.
Counterpoint.
Yep.
I agree.
Yeah. There's too many good games on it. There are too many good games.
There are too many good games for the PS2. That's its biggest problem.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, like
what wasn't I playing on PS2? That's every game was on that.
Like I know this is like we could talk about this for hours about game consoles and everything, but like, come on, man. PS2 had the best RPGs, awesome action games. Like you could argue like GameCube was really great too. Yeah. But there's more games for the PS2 I could probably name off than GameCube.
Hot take. No. I didn't like the GameCube.
What the fuck?
Yep.
How do you not like the GameCube? The console was great.
It had a few good games on it.
Wow.
But like, in my opinion,
oh my god,
like I loved Mario Sunshine was on the GameCube, right? Luigi's Mansion.
Yeah.
Freaking Animal Crossing.
Yeah.
You know, like there were good games, but like
you got Melee.
I've never been a big Smash fan.
Yeah, fucking Resident Evil 4 and 1.
But they were also on PlayStation, weren't they? Yeah,
I think 4 was. I don't know about 1.
1 was on PS1.
The remake.
Oh. I don't know.
Remaster.
I don't know about
what's
that
pretty as fuck.
Yeah.
You got fucking Pikmin. I don't like Pikmin.
Yeah.
You got fucking Mario Kart Double Dash. Holy
yes.
hell, James Banyan. You got Paper Mario, Thousand Year Door.
Yeah.
Damn. You got.
It's pretty much the first party games.
No, hold on. Custom Robo.
I did like Custom Robo.
That's right, bitch. You like Custom Robo. There was fucking.
But there was way more on PS2.
No, hold on. Metal. No. Yeah. Twin Snakes was on GameCube.
I think those are on PS2 also.
Fuck you. Look at that. Hold on. Right now. Open it up. Best.
It's going to be all the first party. Third party. There you go.
GameCube games. Ready? Here we go.
Yeah.
Time Splitters 2.
I didn't play it.
Sorry. Rogue Squadron 2 Star Wars. That game's bad.
I didn't play it. But...
Godzilla Destroy All Monsters Melee, which was also on the other consoles.
Yeah.
Eternal Darkness.
I didn't own it, but that's good.
Fine. James Bond 007 Nightfire.
Yeah.
Fucking burping. Skies of Arcadia.
Now look at best third party PS2 games.
Yeah, whatever, dude. It's fucking. There's no like immediate list.
Oh, that's weird.
Metacritic, help me out. Metacritic, help me. There we go. Ratchet and Clank.
Yep.
Oh yeah. Listen, well, I'm not comparing the two. I'm just saying GameCube doesn't suck.
All right, I didn't say it sucked.
You said you didn't like it.
Yeah.
There's so many games on it, though.
I didn't like it is an opinion.
Your opinion's fucking trash. All right, whatever. All right, ready for this?
Yeah.
Xbox.
Original Xbox had actually it only had a few good ones, but I enjoyed the games that I played.
To be fair, it was like its first.
Yeah.
For a Jet Set Radio, which is on Dreamcast.
Yeah.
Fucking Quantum Redshift, Panzer Dragoon.
Yeah.
Conquer Live and Reloaded. Project Gotham Racing 2.
I mean, I pretty much used my Xbox for Halo and for Mech Assault.
Yeah.
That's
fair.
To be honest.
That's fair. Yeah, I mean, PS2, man. Like,
it had everything.
Yeah. It's just like Final Fantasy X.
Yep.
Kingdom Hearts.
Kingdom Hearts was Chrono Cross PS1.
Yeah.
Okay.
You freaking jerk.
Hey, man, it's been a long time.
You can't even name 2 games.
On PS2?
Yeah, go ahead. Name 2 games.
It was Metal Gear Solid.
That you played that was banging.
I mean...
That's right. Here we go.
You named my 2 favorites.
Oh, no more? Oh, my God.
Man, dude...
Simpsons Hit and Run, but that was also
Resident Evil 4. You said.
That's also
man, God of War.
Right. Oh fuck, God of War. God of War is pretty good. Yeah. Ratchet and Clank are banging.
And Ratchet and Clank and
the inferior game. Go ahead, say it. The inferior one. Go ahead, say it. I can't remember
the name right now.
Jak and Daxter.
Jak and Daxter. That's
clearly inferior. Yep. I'll fight anybody on that. But tell us what your favorite console is and why.
In the comments.
Yeah, some of your favorite games for it.
Yeah.
And why Custom Robo needs to be re-released.
It really does. Or we just need a really good, just customizable mech game. We just need one. Anyone.
I mean, they're out there.
We need more good ones.
We got a new Gundam. That's really bad.
I don't want a Gundam game. I want, Armored Core. Or I want a new Zoids.
That is coming out.
Is it? New Zoids?
New Zoids for Switch.
Hopefully it's not sucky.
I think it sucks.
Oh.
I don't know. It's like an arena. No. I don't know. Anyway, thank you for joining us for the Keep Tappin X Podcast. But it's my turn. I forgot.
Colby,
mm-hmm.
If you could recommend to the world one thing, whether it be your favorite color of lightsaber, or your favorite color of TV, or your favorite color of chair, or your favorite color, what would it be?
I'd recommend to the fine people out there in the world a crock pot. Get yourself a slow cooker, man. If you just want to be like, man, I don't want to cook for a while, but and I want to save money on food.
Yeah.
You get a crock pot. You just, in the morning before work or whatever, you got a long day ahead of you, you just pop some stuff in the crock pot, whatever you're making.
Yeah.
Keep it on for 6 to 8 hours, depending on what you're making.
Yep.
And you come home and you got dinner for a year. I have so much fucking pasta sauce upstairs. I overmade. Yeah. I made way too much pasta sauce. It's like a nice meat sauce with Italian sausage. I'm going to be eating that shit all week, and I'm going to vomit.
Yeah, you can just put anything in a crock pot.
You can fucking...
Just throw anything in there.
Your dog.
Yeah, just put them in.
Your cat. your microwave.
Yeah.
Just say goodbye to fucking Hot Pockets. You got a slow cooker.
Yeah.
Bitch.
What if you put a Hot Pocket in a slow cooker?
How long would you put it in for?
I don't know.
I don't think that would work too well. We could try it.
Yeah. So one of my coworkers at my old job used to have a mini crock pot. It was USB, and he would
USB crock pot.
He put it into his desk. He put it on his desk, plugged it into his computer, and he would just put it was a size with one portion. And he would just put stuff in there and cook it during work. And I was
Google, get on that.
At my job right now, I was like, yo, they don't let us eat at our desk, but did they ever say we couldn't cook at our desk? I'm about to buy one.
Dude, that's insane. That's so smart.
Right?
Oh, he's thinking on the net. He's thinking on Google's level,
He's playing 4D chess.
He's playing 4D. He's playing, what's that new chess?
What new chess?
The new chess that's out, or everyone's playing, raving about?
Auto chess?
He's playing auto chess. I don't know anything about auto chess.
Me either.
Thank you so much for joining us for the Keep Tappin X Podcast. You can check us out on all of our social medias, including twitch.tv, Facebook, YouTube, Google Play Music, twitch.tv, iTunes Music, Podbean, and not Spotify.
Go to anyone who's listening still at this point, go to Podbean and look us up.
Yeah, check us out, because we looked at our demographics the other day because we forgot we had a Podbean and found that it has no plays.
Zero.
In any facet. No plays at all.
So go change that.
Man. If you're watching on YouTube, hit that subscribe button. If you're listening on SoundCloud, fucking we love you. Go check out our YouTube.
Leave a comment on SoundCloud. I don't even know how to do that really, but I know you can.
Yeah.
So do it.
I don't remember how. Or just like it or whatever.
Yeah,
we love you. Anyway, we'll see you guys on the next Keep Tappin X Podcast.
See ya.